Hey guys, it's Junior. Welcome back to my channel here at Horsepower Warehouse. We're not going to concentrate so much about new inventory this week because I got a lot done in the shop this week. Me and my buddy Sean have been killing it back there with the service side, so that's going to be the main concentration of today's episode. But before we jump into that, let me just show you what we got going on here. I have the new and the old Bronco kind of poised up here. I just wanted to take a second to stand back, and I've been sitting here and looking at all of the cues, the body lines, you know, that we have a 1966 and of course the new Bronco that was just released. Really cool to kind of compare them back and forth, you know, the design cues that they used to design this vehicle. Really neat how Ford integrated a lot of classic look into the new vehicle. But let's not spend too much time concentrating on a Bronco because you guys have already saw that. Now I do have a extended wheelbase Rolls Royce here. As you guys know, I do service just about anything for my good customers. I'm not picky about what I put my fingers on, and this gentleman's got a collection of some really neat stuff. I love the extended wheelbase version because the rear seating area is properly massive on this car. Nice, really, really nice. Ghost, hand built. That's a big boy Rolls right there. So, Milano, still for sale. This is an absolutely gorgeous car, 365 horse with air. Not my build. This one is already sold. We have my Mosport green 3-speed. That's a really rare car. We have a 64 here, factory AC, another rare combination. Sold again. This is the 66 that was in the shop area over there, I believe on the last go around. You can see how I have the interior fully assembled. I think I had the center console out and I was dyeing it, and then I was finalizing the engine bay. Everything looks really, really nice under there. So, par for the course. This car came out great. I love the black with red. It seems like red is a good contrast color on these cars. The white with red and black with red really kind of pops in the right way for me. Of course, this is all opinionated, but my big old Ford F600 with the NHRA. I believe this was used as a drag racing truck back in the day, so that's why we went with the choice of decal. 66, back from paint. This one we're considering doing a frame off restoration. 63 convertible. This is, I'm calling this one the White Widow. This is the car that was absolutely jam-packed with Black Widow eggs. This car is going to be back to original. It was born as a white car with red interior, so I'm naming this one White Widow. You can see I've already put in a few hours of work with the steam powered pressure washer and lacquer thinner and scuff pads. The bottom of the car looks night and day difference from what it did before. You can see, I'll kind of pan around here and show you, and then I'll go under the bottom and show you how it's coming out when it's stripped. Really coming out good. You can see just how dirty it was. I stopped and I left a dirty spot right here. So that's what it looked like before, and then of course this is after. So I promise you guys, that's probably one of the most asked questions that I get. How do I strip these cars? It's a pressure washer. You don't want to go too aggressive with that because you don't want to eat into the glass, but it's a lot of scuff pad and lacquer thinner and wiping with a rag. It's tedious and it takes a lot of time, but the final product is absolutely worth it. I mean, that looks gorgeous to me. That's what I'm after. And I know this is poor lighting, guys, but that's beautiful. And I get all new tabs and brackets and so on and so forth. So this car is going to look gorgeous underneath. It's a shame I don't have a white on red 63 convertible to show you. I promise you guys, that is a truly stunning combination. Oh wait, dang, Look at that. So this one, obviously fresh off the truck, you can see how it's a little bit dirty. We don't transport any cars open, it's all enclosed trailers, but this one does need a detail. So 63 convertible, red interior, white. That is where this guy is heading, except this one's gonna be true nut and bolt. You know how I do. This one is a power brake, power steering car. I haven't cleaned it up, so don't judge me. Actually, don't even look at this car too much. Pretend like that doesn't exist, because I haven't touched it yet, and I promise it will be a lot more like that black one that's on the lift over there when I'm finished with it. I didn't forget about the 66 Trophy 427 that's here on the lift. It's already been pressure washed. I have it on this lift so I can finish the service on it, then that one will be for sale. Mr. Marlboro 67 here. This is a 350 horse, so this is an L79 car. A 360 solid lifter car was not 67, so this is the higher horsepower. You can see how we have the interior completely gutted out. We have carpet kit, we have thermal and sound insulation, so on and so forth. I have the engine bay torn apart. I'm doing a cosmetic refresh of the engine bay and then a full service on the car. That one's gonna be nice. I really like the Marlboro. I'm back and forth in between that Milano convertible I have over there and this Marlboro. It's the battle of the dark reds. They're both fantastic colors. 65, complete frame off restored car. We have started to gut the interior. We are doing, as per the norm here, sound, thermal insulation, new carpet. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the interior. Engine bay is got a little while to go, but it looks fantastic. I'm waiting on a new radiator core or a heater core to come in, and a few little small parts. What I like to do is when I know a part will be back ordered, I immediately order it for 3 or 4 of my vehicles. For instance, not this car. I have a Nassau 66 blue car, a customer's vehicle that's still at paint. The day he dropped off the deposit, I ordered brand new bumpers for the car. I only want USA made bumpers. I don't want imported garbage. I ordered those the same day he dropped off the deposit. The bumpers just arrived today. So, Rich, I got new bumpers for your car. It's still at paint. So he's almost approaching month number 4 on that. I don't rush my painter. In fact, I do the opposite. I ask that he does the best possible job that he's capable of. It does take time. I understand that. My side of it takes more time. I could do this in a third of the time, but I take a lot of time in doing it right. I represent craftsmanship. I don't represent speed. I could absolutely blow one of these together in a record time, but it won't look as good. The final product won't be something that wouldn't be something I wanted to represent. All of this is the powder coat lot from my customer's 63 convertible over there. So you can see everything came back looking absolutely gorgeous. I just want to show you guys the frame. This chassis came out really good. Now it's absolutely normal to see some pitting, especially on the top of the rails where, dirt and moisture likes to sit. That's not uncommon at all. This is probably one of the cleanest chassis that I've seen in terms of pitting. I mean, there's almost none of that you can see. Really, really nice. So that 63 is going to be gorgeous. It's gonna look like my 67 that's sitting here. And I'm not gonna walk by without mentioning my 435 horse 427. This one has kind of been sitting idle for the week because we've been working on everything else, and I've been accumulating parts for the interior of this car. So as you guys know, full paint job, complete frame off restoration. This car is going to be gorgeous on the way out. We have some, on my weekends, that's when I like to work on my race car. So you can see my twin turbo Fox body is coming along quite nicely. I have some precision turbos in my office and CO2 wastegates and all sorts of goodies. I'm not going to spoil too much because that is definitely future content coming up. That's my baby. I want to go fast, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Nomad still collecting parts. 59 Corvette have everything we need except for the custom wheels. I do have a set of very expensive custom wheels ordered for this vehicle. It is a 3-month wait to get the wheels that I bought, and they're something like $2,600 per wheel. So that's really all I'm going to tell you about that. Future content, again, you'll have to join me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. I really like just bringing you guys along. I feel happy to show you what I've done all week. I mean, it's cool to pat yourself on the back for a job well done if you busted your butt for a solid week, but it's really cool to be able to watch a video from last week and go, oh, look at how much has moved and changed, and so on and so forth. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of my guy, Sean. I mean, we are absolutely just killing it right now. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, take care.